That's our hotel and this is our neighborhood. These are like $1,000 a night hotels here. That is Ginza, and this is the expensive hotels area, and we are walking to Imperial Palace. Look at this moat wall, how big each rock is. We are entering into the Imperial Palace. It's highly secure.
can start many good English markings on that huge wall here too. So in our circle, this street system, we have the target is a building military leader. Watching our this. The diamond was a lord of our region. Same thing. Samurai Bushi warriors are daimyo retainer. And the huge base was the farmers, the Aztecs, and the Mayans. And cannot be emperor and the imperial do not belong to this hierarchy. And the shogun had to appoint different kind of popes coexisted. And then the Meiji Restoration had happened. It was born of modernization of Japan. At the same time, it was the end of the Tokugawa shogunate, the feudal period. So the restoration led to enormous changes in both social and political structures in Japan. Okay, let's go.
That means that the samurai effectively took over. This is reconstructed in 1966.
Imperial Palace, Tokyo.
The main castle area. It is now a part of Higashigaem, Palace East Garden. The castle once had just 3 watchtowers and 1 defense house survived. The name of Fuji means Fuji Viewing Tower. Mount Fuji was visible from the tower, then not anymore because of the high-rise buildings of today's Tokyo. The number here is 15 meters tall, and tower built on top is 16 meters in height, and the wall here was constructed in 1606. So for more than 400 years, this was still intact. Japan is really famous for hurricanes, huge earthquakes. So this wall still intact is amazing thing. And the stones here are just stacking. There is no adhesive or metal weaving, and see the edge of the wall curved a little bit inward. It is carefully calculated for the stability of the wall. Okay? The emperor in receiving official visitors such as heads of the state, ambassadors, and ministers from abroad, and important various ceremonial and ritual functions. The building was completed in 1935, and roof is made of copper. Oxidation of copper makes this blue green color from 1952 until 1969. Third floor of this building served as a temporary palace because the main palace, which was built in Meiji era, was burned down in 1945 during the bombing raid of the World War II. During the temporary palace period, actually, our former emperor and empress, current emperor Emily Takahito and empress Emily Takahito, had a wedding on the third floor. Palace, you imagine more gorgeous and grand palace, but here we have very simple and clean palace, and I will explain about the building from the bridge. And now we find here a 16 meter tall lighting tower made to look like the needles of a young pine tree. It is called matsunoto. In Japan, young pine trees are often used as designs as traditional auspicious sign, emblematic of great vitality. through the donations from the citizens, it was built during the construction of the King and the palace, and it means to serve as a symbol of the nation's growth. And do you see the ring at the tip of spire? Looks like this. It is meant to represent bracelet, a bangle called kushiro, which are often found at prehistoric sites in Japan. Prehistoric sites like massive, mounded, keyhole-shaped ancient tomb called kohun. More than 160,000 kohuns in various sizes and shapes have been found all over Japan, constructed between 3rd century and 7th century. And some of the massive kohun, like most kohun in Osaka, are believed to be our emperor's ancestors' tomb. So coffins are like pyramids in Egypt. It's a graveyard site with ornamental jewels, swords, mirrors, and lots of clay figurines. And the ring itself represents prosperity. Okay, I follow one of your brochure. When I borrow your brochure. Thank you.
Brochure. Okay.
Usually we have photo of gatherings, but this is a new brochure and they don't have that photo. So January the 2nd every year, and on the emperor's birthday on February 23rd, people from across Japan and around the world assemble in this courtyard. This courtyard can hold more than 20,000 people at one time. Have you experienced rush hour train in Tokyo? It's like that, happening several times today on both of those days. On both of those days, the Majesty's Emperor and Empress and other members of Imperial family appear on balcony, temporarily installed just outside the corridor to greet and receive good wishes from the people. And under the stone where you're standing is a parking. 120 cars and vehicles can be parked for the guests. And the stones here are softer than normal stones, so even if someone would fall, they won't be seriously injured. I was told. Oh, sure. I haven't tried it yet, but this special andesite stone is called Yuraishi Yura stone, coming from Kagawa Prefecture. Kagawa, Sanuki, is really famous for its udon noodle. If you are a fan of udon, please visit Kagawa, Shikoku. Please visit many regions of Japan, not just big city. Please visit small villages, their drones. They have really unique characters and foods and sakes and people. Shopping. Usually, in this time of the year, there was a battle between my boys, big chorus of cicadas, but this year, they're weak. Okay, let's stop here. Now this garden. Okay, to the left of the student, behind the fence is a Nante, which means South Garden or South Courtyard. Nante was designed in the Japanese style and includes the elements of flowing water, meant to evoke a feeling of being in the mountain valley. You notice too? Queue-like form in the Nante, each about 6 meters tall. They are actually formed by planting more than 20 different kinds of trees together in the same spot. They also resemble tortoises, turtles, taki motifs for Japanese for longevity. And within the trees, there are empty spaces and several ladders fixed for gardeners to take care of the shape throughout the year. Unlike Western style garden, which you enjoy variety of colors and flowers and patterns, traditionally, Japanese garden just has shades of green. They try to mimic large natural landscape within a small space. So in order to enjoy the Japanese style garden fully, you need to use a little bit of your imagination. Okay, next to the bridge. the bridge, if you stop here and if you look back, you see the side view of the complex, the Q-Dam. And if you look, please look at the ridge of the roof, not in the front building, but the central building. Can you see bird-like roof ornament? It is called Zuicho, the legendary phoenix. It was believed this bird brings you upcoming happinesses, and the ornament itself is lightning rod, very functional also. And in 2019, when we have very traditional ancient style enthronement ceremony, that ceremony was happened in the building with Zuicho. Building with Zuicho Seiden is the most prestigious building of all complex. It's homage. The building is homage to the Kyoto Gosho, Kyoto Palace. And in Japan, we have many folklore and mythical emerging creatures and animals. They are always familiar to us. Japan is a birthplace of Pokemon. We have many of them.
Yeah.
Legend type Pokemon on the ridge. Fire or thunder. And can you see those scratches here? That much? Yep. Because the stones are so soft, it was marked by our Imperial horses. Horse-drawn carriage welcome you at the Tokyo station, march down Gyoko Street, take Stonebridge Iron Bridge to the Q-Dam for the ceremony. Very nice. But during the pandemic, the procession ceremony was cancelled, but we recently restarted the procession ceremony. So if you plan to become newly appointed officer to Japan, please enjoy the ride from Tokyo station to the Q-Dam. And main attraction of the tour is the bridge. Before we cross the bridge, please keep out from the gravel area on both sides, and please do not step on the sidewalks. And if you drop something from the bridge, it will cause trouble. The thing you drop will never return to you, and this is the shallowest part of the mall. So if you fall, it's more than breaking legs. Be careful. And can you see two guards standing in front of the main gate over there, like fucking forest? And now you notice there is no advertisement of sign facing Imperial ground. There is a regulation for construction near this place.
I know. Enes,
Make some
Enes.
That bridge also has a nickname, Begademashi, which means eyeglasses bridge, because two arches of the bottom of the bridge is reflecting water, looks like eyeglasses. Okay, please have a good look. I just met you at the other side of the bridge. And we call Imperial Palace Tokyo. Tokyo means place where their medicine plant and in this one we have the which is located in this one is here, which shows either find a shrine or temple or a convenience store. Right? The number of shrines is more than the number of convenience stores, and it's both uncountable.
Got a nice double zoom.
The study of the catfish. In the name, this animal calls a rainbow. So many countries. It's different from Tokyo style. Wow.